uses the bound-up nutrients in granular fertilizer, promoting better root uptake and plant growth. Drive performance this season and beyond. Release more nutrition. Expect better results with Titan XC. For more information, visit lpi.ag/unlock or contact your Nutrient Ag Solutions crop consultant today. Let's slide over to Star of the West right now and Frankenmuth. Gary Kaufman standing by. Gary, good morning. How are you?
Hey, good morning there, Terry. I'm doing well, thank you.
Yeah, it's been kind of an interesting week on the Board of Trade, hasn't it? Wow, that's a heck of a jump.
Oh, yeah, it sure is. So, it was quite a wild range overnight, early morning. Everything was negative, but here in the last
So obviously there's been a lot of influencing situations here over the past 5 days, but a lot of this uncertainty has been going on for weeks, if not months, hasn't it, Gary? Now, as far as the week goes, I know there were a lot of things going on overseas in some of the major wheat production areas in the world. I hadn't really heard a lot about Australia lately. I've heard a lot about Russia and some of the other places. What's going on in Australia these days? Anything that is jumping out at you?
just kind of reading some.
Good information. Gary, we really appreciate it. You have a great weekend, and we'll talk to you again on Monday, okay?
All right, sounds good, Terry. You as well.
You bet. Gary Kaufman over at Star of the West. Doug Klein joins us right now from Oppenheimer. Market report brought to you by the folks at Schaefer and Beerline. Ready for that new Dodge Ram commercial truck or van? We'll get it from a Great Lakes Bay Area certified ag dealer, and that is Schaefer and Beerline. You know, they know trucks and vans. They've been around since 1852. So buy one from a dealer where family and service sells cars. That's Schaefer and Beerline in Frankenmuth. And the market report brought to you by Thumb Bank, serving the needs of farmers for well over 125 years. 2 locations in Bay City, also Cassidy, Caseville, Pigeon, and Bad Axe. Thumb Bank, where relationships are built on trust. Doug Klein, thank goodness it's Friday. Yeah.
So yeah, the soybean.
You have a great weekend. We'll talk to you again soon, Doug. Doug Klein over at Oppenheimer. When we return, Stephanie Zelenko will be joining us from AgroLiquid. We talk to her in just a moment.
This is Renee.
Happy to be here.
She's in a few John Deere commercials this year, but she's not some influencer. She's more of a groundbreaker, accomplishing anything she sets out to do behind the wheel of her 1 Series tractor.
Anything, honestly.
Like turning her 4-acre lot into a little slice of heaven. And that means plowing snow, mowing her pasture, carving out a space for her 4-legged friends to run around. Out here, you can't fake a job well done. And no matter how long the to-do list gets, she's always ready. Her iMatch Quick Hitch, backhoe, Quick Park Loader, and Auto Connect Mower Deck make moving on to the next task as easy as... Renee runs with us on a John Deere 1 Series tractor because the most important job is the next one.
That's all I got.
Nothing runs like a Deere. Hear Renee's story at Deere.com.
Contact one of Tri-County Equipment's 11 locations in Bad Axe, Birch Run, Burton, Caro, Fenton, Lapeer, Marlette, Reese, Rochester Hills, Saginaw, or Sandusky, or visit Tri-County Equipment online.
Lots of things coming up. Michigan Ag Association of Businesses, they're going to be having their annual winter get-together. That'll be starting next Monday. We'll be broadcasting from there, brought to you by the folks at Foster Blue Water Oil. And I got a funny feeling that before that meeting's all said and done, Stephanie Zelenko, some folks from AgroLiquid are going to be a part of that event as well. How are you this morning? Hey, not too bad. We talk a lot about soil testing, and we talk a lot about, I don't have any idea what that means. Can you tell us a little bit more about soil testing and maybe helping us understand some of the data that soil testing provides for us?
Absolutely. You know, winter set in here in Michigan.
Now, is there an order of how we should view those, Stephanie?
There's, really no set order, but
So, how do we go about viewing them, Stephanie? Stephanie Zelenko, always good to talk. Happy New Year to you. We'll talk to you again next Friday, all right? Take care. Stephanie Zelenko from Agro Liquid. Along with me, I've got Joe Kramer with the Michigan Bean Commission. Joe, I got a funny feeling I'll probably see you on Monday in Lansing, huh?
I think that's true, Terry. Looking forward to a good week down there, and should let listeners know that we finally are getting our plans together for our annual Beet and Bean Symposium.
Yeah, there's a lot of meetings coming up now. This one usually had been in February. Then back a few years ago, it got bumped up into January, and now it's back February.
It is. We're going to be February 22nd. We also have changed locations. We're moving from the Horizon Center to the Doubletree in Bay City. It's a little bit different venue, a little bit different format. We're going to start at 10 a.m. rather than 8 or 8:30. Give vendors a chance to set up that morning instead of the day before. And we're going to end the day with what we're calling a networking hour amongst the trade show. So we're also combining our Beet and Bean program so growers don't have to choose one or the other. And we've got some common speakers coming for that. So really looking forward to February 22nd.
Yeah, we'll have a lot more on that as we approach. And of course, we'll be broadcasting from there as well. Joe, safe weekend. Keep working at it. We'll talk to you again next week. All right.
Thanks, Terry.
You bet. Joe Kramer. We'll be right back.
Thumb Bank and Trust offers community farmers the welcome opportunity of working with people who understand the unique needs and challenges of farming. I'm Jared Fisher, Ag Specialist for Thumb Bank and Trust, and I'm also a proud farmer. All of our agricultural loan experts are working farmers, and that's just part of why Thumb Bank and Trust has been recognized as one of Michigan's premier agricultural lenders. It takes a farmer to understand the unique needs and challenges of another farmer, and it takes the lending capital available at Thumb Bank and Trust to grow a farm. Call us today or visit us at thumb.bank. We will meet you at one of our offices, in the field, or at the farm. At Thumb Bank and Trust, our relationships are built on trust. We're an old friend you can rely on. Let's roll up our sleeves and get to work. An equal opportunity lender and member FDIC.
Along with me, Chuck Cervinsky at Maple Hill Nursery and Garden Center in Midland. Chuck, we've been talking for weeks and months about shortages, inventory problems. It looks like, as far as the nursery and landscape and outdoor entertainment business, a lot of folks are planning ahead so that they are picking up, buying right now what they anticipate wanting this year.
Definitely, particularly right now with outdoor furniture. That's quite a large category for us here at Maple Hill. And with supply chain shortages of plastic that's used to make some of this furniture, fabrics,
And as far as things like mulch, fertilizer, might not be a bad idea to commit to that.
yeah, it's higher, and then your lead times are out there quite a ways too. I mean, we'll have the product, but it's just not going to be as plentiful and as timely as what we're used to seeing. So the earlier you commit, the better off you're going to be.
Fantastic. Chuck, you have a good weekend. We'll talk to you again soon. Chuck Cervinsky. We now conclude our program with the playing of our national anthem.
From the Stone Specialist Studios, this is WSGW, Saginaw, Bay City, Midland, WSGW-FM, Carlton.
This is CBS News on the Hour, your home for original reporting.
I'm Steve Kathan. Just how far can the government go in mandating the COVID vaccine? Key question before the U.S. Supreme Court as it weighs challenges to the Biden administration's federal rules.
The case involves the National Federation of Independent Business and the Labor Department in the state of Ohio, which challenges the vaccine requirement as unprecedented government overreach. But Solicitor General Elizabeth Prelogar says it is not.
Congress charged the agency with setting nationwide standards to protect the health and safety of employees throughout the nation, and Congress specifically appropriated money to OSHA to address COVID-19 in the workplace.
Justice Stephen Breyer questioned the consequences if the court were to issue a stay in the requirement, and if doing so would lead to more COVID-related deaths. Linda Kenyon, CBS News, Washington.
The first black man to win an Oscar for Best Actor has died.
They call me Mr. Tibbs.
Sidney Poitier, who had memorable roles in such films as In the Heat of the Night and Lilies of the Field, was 94 years old. CBS's Bill Whitaker.
His roles a sharp departure for African Americans in the movies. Up until then, blacks on screen by and large were the easy old stereotypes like tap dancers, servants, and chauffeurs. But now...
Come on, start swinging. Come on, you go ahead. Come on. Why you black? Go ahead and say it.
He took only those roles he said blacks would truly be proud of.
Well, the sentence will be life in prison for the three men convicted of murdering Ahmaud Arbery and